I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
काम पे लगा लगता है इसको कौन है ये
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your
Doctor,
pet
yeah?
gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you,
तो ये
your
उसके
thoughts
दिमाग में ही
and
चल रहा था
dreams.
स्टोरी
Your
भी नहीं है
mind has
दिमाग में चल रहा है
constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
बस बना रहे घड़ी
I never get tired of this view.
इधर से क्या
Very
भागना है शायद
inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
वो
This way. Follow me.
डार्कनेस का ही है शायद
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface
Easily
from the
भाग जा
dark
सकता है इधर
depths
से
of your
नीचे
imagination.
जाके गिर
Not
गिर के मर जाए
surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
ये क्या कर रहा है
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary, scary, scary.
वाओ
Emerson.
I'm
ये
a
normal
real
लग रहा है
bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
लॉल
No kidding.
गेम्स के अंदर है वो।
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
अरे ये उधर
Odin
मिले थे
and
कैफे के
Tor.
कैफे
They
पे
had a,
थे ये लोग
how
दोनों।
should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this
Light
short
jacket.
for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
ये भी राइटिंग पे इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहा है मतलब मिले हुए हैं शायद से
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
ओह
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me
Something's
looking
wrong.
after Wake here, but
I'm not
I'll
myself.
never get too rowdy.
It's hard to think.
I'll do that, Birch.
There's a shadow inside my head.
ये अपना नहीं है ना?
I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from
किसी ने किसी को मारा
Mjolnir.
था।
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak
Sinclair
now,
looked bad.
are we?
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair.
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
I had to get to Hartman's
Backstage
office.
is all
He had taken
yours,
all my
Tom.
manuscript pages.
Seize your
That's where he'd been
destiny.
keeping them.
Hotman's office इधर है।
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
ए, बैरी भी है यहाँ पर।
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry!
Seriously!
Man, am I
Do you
glad
have
to
any
see
idea
you.
how much trouble
We
you're
need
in?
to get to Hartman's
I am
office.
famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking.
वो रहे सब pages। Gun भी है। Torch भी रहेगा शायद।
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just.
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Torch है अपने पास।
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
अरे यार।
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Light. Light यहाँ पर ऊपर जाना है क्या? कहाँ पर है लाइट?
There had been a generator and a work light on the balcony.
ये तो खोल नहीं सकते।
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out. I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
तो यहाँ पे बंद हो गया वापस ओ भाई भाई और भी चीज़ें हैं। वो टॉर्च वो लाइट इसलिए क्या देखिए और भी लाइट सोर्सेस हैं। अरे है यार यहाँ पर अरे यार ये करने नहीं देगा शायद वाह भाई तो शायद है ना उस दरवाजे के पास लाना है सबको, अभी मेरे को समझ गया है थोड़ा तो। उस दरवाजे के पास अगर लाया ना ठीक है अपन तो चांस है इधर लाना है। दरवाजे से अंदर जा सकते हैं ना। दरवाजा यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं है। ना थोड़ा वेट करना पड़ेगा। अरे रेची बंद है। हाँ भाई अभी प्रॉब्लम है। भागो अभी।
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
अरे यार इतना
Barry,
क्यों
I
यार?
don't have a light. Take this, Al.
इतना क्यों दिमाग खाते यार?
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
फटाफट जाने दो। कौन सा मेज बोला ना? अरे यार
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there. Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
अभी किधर से रास्ता? ओ मेज। वाओ मेरे को बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं मेजेस। देखा अभी दिमाग खराब होने वाला है। पहले ही हम लोग को भाई है जाने। इसको उठाने वाला लगता है। बैरी मरने वाला है। अभी कहाँ से? इधर से आया था ना मैं। ओ भाई घूम गया। अभी बुलेट भी कम है। इधर भी कुछ नहीं। यहाँ पे हम ऑलरेडी आए थे। क्या है, क्या लिखा है? डोंट ट्रस्ट क्या? एमिली कौन है? एमिली इधर से आया था मैं। ये रास्ता ही नहीं है बाहर जाने का। एक बार पूरा बाहर जाके वापस अंदर आते हैं। तो इधर से मैं आया था बराबर। उस साइड में गया था। साइड में कुछ है ही। रास्ता तो यही से होना चाहिए था। बंदे मेरे से क्लाइंब करके क्यों नहीं जाते? हाँ इधर इधर।
Move the channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people mad.
और एक मेज है क्या?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
कौन है? अरे वो डॉक्टर। डॉक्टर नहीं, वो डॉक्टर का असिस्टेंट। अरे कितने कौवे हैं? अरे यार कौवे भी है, वो भी है।
We turn it off.
ये बंद हो
We
जाता
don't
है।
want any fighting. It makes people mad.
प्लेयर रखना चाहिए था अभी, मेरे को लग रहा है इसमें।
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby. Seems to be yours. I don't
यार उसको मार दिया था।
If you can't rule the channel, we'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice. You get 3 pills in the evening.
ओ यार
If you can't rule the channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning. You get 3 pills in the evening.
इधर एक आया था बंदा। और कुछ बैटरी Emil made Tom do it. Emil कौन है? कितना टाइम लग रहा है वो इस तक पहुंचने के लिए, बैरी तक पहुंचने इधर से ही जाना है क्या? साइड में क्या है? इस साइड में ये सामने और एक बॉस है, नहीं बैरी है।
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
लिया इसको।
Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
आया, आए लोग। मेरे पास प्लेयर है।
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! Oh, hey, found a quarter! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a troll!
अरे यार इधर नहीं बैठा।
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
क्या बचाओ?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this
But
is
Anderson
through,
farm में
if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
कैप्चर कर लिया वो पूरा अज़ाइलम को, डार्कनेस।
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
अभी चलो चल के वापस चलो चल के एंडरसन
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! And don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that. Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
अरे वही है शायद
Barry, it's
एंडरसन
taken! Use a flare, Barry!
वही एंडरसन फार्म है शायद
Yeah! Barry, are you all right? I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting. Barry, just wait for me, okay? Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry
भाई
about it.
अपने सब पास
I'm
कुछ
on
नहीं
the
है हम क्या
case.
ये
Now
भी
he's
टॉर्च नहीं है ना
Rambo.
इधर आगे
This would
मिलेगा चल
turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
पेड़ टूटने वापस चालू हो गए अभी इससे कैसे एक मिनट वहाँ पे कहीं पे कुछ आइटम है क्या जो मिलने वाला है
Catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
यहाँ पे जाते हैं यहाँ पे भी है वैसे Yo, Noah. What's up? सब लोग देख रहे हैं बस चैट को इनका Bye bye, man. Take care.
crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
यहाँ से
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
ये जनरेटर है ये हीटर आज ऑन करते हो कि नहीं आते
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Only the free fatty acids are good for your heart.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Only the free fatty acids are good for your heart.
Oh man.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Gun? Heavy duty.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
ऊपर कॉपी कर
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
इधर बंद कर दिया बैरी को
Danny, you're not. Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Everything. This is I'm going to change this. Let me guess. Danny, huh? I'm now the protagonist. The front door was locked. A terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
मार दिया
It was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry. I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Ow! Ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Hold on, I'll try to get the stage lights on! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Put in a temporary wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise! Yes! Al! Stay in the light! Oh no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please! Please don't let me die here. Although if I
अरे यार
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! God! Wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm! See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
कैसे हटा देंगे?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and...
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in a
Springs.
soft embrace.
Man,
Somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig? Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join
Good going, Al!
He's the guy dreaming this. Just us, he dreams that.
आ गए.
I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the I don't know what that means. It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. Planting the crops is hard work. Something's happening here. What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God. Please, man, I gotta find the kid. Please, don't wait.
I think we can make it through here, Al! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show
The door was
going,
barred
release
from
a
the
new
other side.
single.
I'd have to find another way.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al! Whoa! You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you? A deer fest is almost here, isn't that? I bet that keeps you in business. Pretty busy, yeah.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods. Kidding me.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Old gods know the truth.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get...
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't.
कौन
But I
सा
could,
character लिया
because
फिर?
I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay.
Sky लिया?
We're gonna make it okay.
एक मिनट, स्काई मतलब क्या ये रहता है? एबिलिटी? अच्छा हाँ, समझ लो। अभी स्काई का सीख ले पूरा। तेरे को फ्रंट लाइन पे रहना है। एक डुअलिस्ट और तू। ऐसा खेलना है तुम लोग को। मैं तुम्हारे पीछे। और सेज मेरे साथ। Get to the cabin.
Whatever power had brought me back to this night at the lake was also stopping me from leaving.
It's all right.
I had no choice but to see it through, to find out what had happened. It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Abilities guide
I'd been easy prey.
Good. कौन सा ability कहाँ पे use करना है, कैसे use करना है? वो भी मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
वो तो ये इसने ऑलरेडी लिखा है और वो सब हम कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं.
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry.
Oh, you can.
I'm here. It will be
Light
back
source.
soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
ओ भाई मतलब इसे ही नहीं किया था. Okay guys, I'm ending the stream now. If you're new to the stream, please don't forget to subscribe. Also hit that like button. It does help tremendously. कल same time पे होगा stream. Until then, stay lit, stay funky, and stay furious, guys. Bye bye.